Well, I would say one positive impact of working with LegalMatch is getting to speak with more people who are actually seeking entertainment law services. I haven't always had a lot of people consistently contact me for those. Sometimes I've just had those contacts at random. So that's kind of been a move in a positive direction, as at least having more accessibility to people who actually need my help. Well, I used to be a court appearance attorney, and that's what I was doing during the day until the pandemic shut down the courthouses. So shortly before I learned about LegalMatch, I actually had someone contact me at random who wanted my legal services, and I kind of got that person as a client and helped him and thought, okay, shortly after LegalMatch contacted me, I thought, okay, this might be helpful because maybe this is a sign that I can now start doing entertainment transactional law more, which is what I've wanted to do anyway. And perhaps I'll get this income stream and kind of have that flow a little more. Since I hadn't had that happen pre-pandemic, I was just too busy doing these court appearances. So at this point, it's kind of been, I've had mixed experiences. It's been kind of slow but steady. I'm hoping it'll grow a little more, but I've at least gotten to talk to some interesting people in the meantime. One thing I would say I definitely like about LegalMatch's support is that the account managers seem very good. At least my account manager is awesome. Said I could call if I wanted to vent about problem situations, problem clients, and things like that. I did like when I signed up for the platform that didn't feel like, oh, I've got to fit the stereotypical attorney mold and I have to be a traditional litigator in order to get any kind of clientele or get any kind of validation with the service. I feel like it's kind of been a mixed bag. Sometimes there have been more positive leads than others. However, the experiences I have had were pretty good for the most part. I definitely can say LegalMatch was better than when I tried doing this on Avo, because I'm not sure. I think I got maybe one client the entire time I was paying for advertising on Avo. Most of the people who contacted me seem to be people who were trying to look for free services, and I feel like at least with LegalMatch there's a little less of that. One thing I've done is tried to make sure that people knew exactly who they were dealing with. I do like that when I set up the profile and put the picture in, the person I spoke with said, oh, you don't have to put a stuffy, boring lawyer picture because that's not really who you are. So they opted to use a different shot of me, which was actually from an impromptu photo shoot for modeling. That was kind of unexpected because a lot of times people have kind of wanted to shove me in that lawyer mold. But I've also tried to make it very, yes, I'm going to get is somebody who is unusual, somebody who you may not look at her and think, oh, she's a lawyer. I would definitely tell a new attorney that they do embrace all kinds on LegalMatch, so you don't have to feel like, oh, I'm not going to fit here because I don't do the traditional law practice or I'm not a litigator. So it does seem like there are people who come in and they actually do want things that are not just litigation or not just certain fields of law. I would probably say that it's a lot harder if you work in a niche field. If you're working in a different field and it's not so much entertainment or something like that, you might have better luck. But it feels like you definitely can't expect an immediate windfall. You might have to wait a little bit of time. So that would be what I would say.